Holy smokes!
Hold on to your hats.
Hold on to your hats, everybody.
As they say in the biz, hold on to your butts.
Hold on to your butts. Don't want your butts to fall off. There it is. There's an up-close look at one of our posts here.
The posts
There's
are
a look at Judge Skinny's elbow wound.
Elbow wounds are important too.
There it is.
Little boo-boo.
Elbow wound. There's an up-close look at that thing. There it is. There it is. There it is.
That's it.
That's the wound.
What could you say?
Here's the rules. Midwest Ninja Series Wave 2 of the day. Man, that was a battle in the 8 to 10-year-old division.
7 clears? Full clears?
Were there 7 total?
Yeah. Both
That's
sides.
nuts. That's pretty good for qualifier, I think.
That's dialed in.
Yeah, handful on the girls' side, handful on the boys' side.
What do you think for this age group? Over under 7?
The course is, so there are
It's a little bit tougher.
like nationally known heavy hitters. Here's a look at the course, but there are nationally known heavy hitters in this wave as well, but they are bigger and more experienced, and the course is significantly harder, I would say. It's one thing to make 1 or 2 obstacles more difficult, but I think probably 4 of these obstacles are definitely more difficult. So it's so hard, man. I mean, last wave we had the winner ran second.
Yeah.
So, and if you know anything about the sport in general, running early is tough. It's pretty rare that you run early and win. So it makes for such an interesting kind of scoreboard at the end. A real heavy hitter runs early like that. So we're going to head down to the starting platform now.
First runner here.
Yeah, it looks like our first runner is
Ready to rock.
Up and ready to rock. Ron Clark back in the business.
Clark.
Boom. Yeah. So the course time limit is actually 3 minutes and 15 seconds. So that is just displayed. Yeah, it is just the display there. Correct down there on the floor.
Yep.
Aaron swinging into action.
Should have a lot more wingspan in this age range.
Yes, absolutely. So this is a significant difference here. Good on Aaron to
Not panic.
Yeah, not panic there. They have to pluck the magnetic cane off and then snag the ring with it. So
Yeah, if you're quick, you can do that all in the front swing, but it's good to not panic if you don't get it. It'll be there when you come back.
yeah, camera operator is doing an artistic choice here to focus on the post. This is going to be another scenario here.
Expanded.
Potential beta break out of Mr. Aaron.
Keeps moving.
Yeah, he's able to span that. Definitely more lengthy of an athlete in this division. So I don't know if all kids are going to be able to do that. That's classic Aaron to recognize something like that. Running early, that's probably gonna go a long way. This is a situation where I think we're gonna see a lot of kids struggle.
This rope is going to be
so significantly more difficult.
Yeah.
Last age group they just had.
He got his hands on there good, though.
Yeah,
Well,
he did.
He got his hands on there well. Good talking.
I think maybe he could be slightly higher up.
Yeah.
You know, sort of like the thwack of the rope becoming taut.
I like that he's getting all the way right on the yellow bar.
Yeah,
There we go.
nicely done here. Yeah, you really have to
Building that swing.
This is so tough, dude. Every swing that you have to withstand,
There we go.
smart to go right to the post. You are allowed that post, so I think he recognized that that's the nearest sort of levity.
That is a smart move, showing Aaron's move up to the elite team. I think some of those skills are something you develop as you get up into the upper levels.
Yeah, back into the elite zone for Mr. AA Ron.
Time check. Remember, we're about 15 seconds off on our timer here, but
Yeah,
they're
so-
correct out on the floor. So he's got about 30 seconds. They do have an extra move here versus the last age group, so I'd like to see him get going.
Yeah, they are going to have to hustle a little bit more than the previous age group. Aaron's showing so far that most of the course is possible. He just had that one fall, misgrabbing the rodeo rope a little bit onto the first cliff. It's going to be really tight. About 5 seconds. Still let him run it out. Posture and position getting onto that cliffhanger is so critical. It is such a difficult move. He's going to opt to build up. Still showing, still very conditioned, still building swing.
Just
Sends it. Great job out of Aaron. Way to open up the wave for everybody.
great hustle getting out to the final obstacle. Got a serious attempt at it.
Yeah, that was great work out of Mr. AA Ron.
Moose.
Up next, yeah, another elite.
Moose is up there, eyeballing the camera, making sure it's not going to get him.
That's his game face.
Waiting for the rings to be delivered.
Ready for action. Rings in hands.
A moose once bit my sister.
Really?
No,
Oh.
it's from Monty Python.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant this moose, like Miles King bit your sister. I would believe.
I would believe it too. I wouldn't mess with him.
No, I wouldn't either, man. Here he goes. He actually has 2 obstacles complete, despite the single green square next to the countdown timer. Let's see, he just
Little
nicked
reach on
the
that.
cane. Yeah, he's really going to have to lean into it. There he goes, much better.
That's the kind of thing that you have to static. You cannot. That would be a very hard lift.
It would be a brutal. What would be the brutal third obstacle? Moosey got an 8th, a 6th, and currently is in 2nd.
Good showing when there's 2 people that have run.
Yeah,
Top 2 is always.
podium.
Yeah.
Yeah, the move's going to have to be dynamic for him. Aaron was able to static it just barely.
Keeps moving through the course though.
Yeah, trucking right along. Look real comfortable on the cat back. Got a minute and 50-some seconds left to go. We'll see if he can get through this fail-free.
I think anyone in this age group skips the cones.
That would be a heck of a dive. Makes the connection to the rope, no problem.
I guarantee some of them have at least thought about it, but that's a long distance looking from the outside.
Yeah, it is. Opting for the post as well. Taking a page out of Aaron's.
It's a good
Book.
move.
Yeah, it is. Going uphill here, every age group, we remove a ring. So they have to slide uphill a little bit further. You can see them shaking those hands out. Rodeo rope and jug and cane, all that stuff.
If you take off a ring per age group, the pros don't get any rings. They just have to cover.
Yeah, they got a Huck 10-foot lachey. Here we go. Do you have the energy left for 2 awful cliffhanger catches and 1 blind grab?
He's got the time.
Yeah, he has time for 1 very quality try here. His hands look strong. Cliff number 2.
One moose.
We
Knows how
are
it's
good.
done.
He's going to have to catch the backside here. Does he have the swing for it? Just comes up short. He will have time for another try, but not enough for it to be a comfortable try.
Yeah. With 4 things to swing on, that's going to be. He's going to have to think.
Yeah, at least one move is going to have to be linked here. And run out of time. Great try out of Mr. Moosey. Really a brutal last obstacle. There isn't a lot of finger strength before that, but I mean, they cover an awful lot of ground.
Just a lot of grip. That rope move is a real grip burner.
Yeah, it really is.
Layla,
yeah, she probably talked shop a little bit with her sister who ran earlier. Got the first clear for the girls.
Already had a strong showing.
She is ready to go, all chalked up. Here we go. First couple obstacles, no issue. Saw a lot of headache here earlier in that younger age group. Despite being an early obstacle and none of the holds themselves being difficult, it's the distance and the strap design.
Direction change is always challenging.
Yeah, the kids who get it, they can flow the entire obstacle. There's not a lot of sort of stop, go. It's one sort of fluid serpentine. Yeah, you really do want to be sure of the reach to the cane. You don't want to knock that cane off.
Yeah, if you drop that cane, you're in a world of hurt.
Yeah, you're toast. Go.
One swing to be sure.
A point on the board for Layla. Enacting the tip.
On to the next cane.
Another cane move here. She might be able to use Aaron's beta from early on. A little bit longer of a wingspan.
When you have a cane move like this, it's sort of subtle of how much it taxes your grip because you can't match when you're bringing the cane with. You have to single hand everything.
Truly one arm swing, yeah. Resetter's taking care of business.
Efficient.
Try number 2. Not a stranger to the gym. She's on an elite team.
She is currently in her normal truss.
Yep, typically trains back in this corner of the gym during practices. Just has to match a little bit faster and have some confidence on the cane.
Get both hands on there and squeeze. She can do this.
The move, because the Lachey is shorter than I think she's giving it credit for, she's going to have to be faster. 50 seconds to go. She doesn't get any more falls. New to the M&S, those little yellow squares. The third one ends the run. Here we go, both hands. Oh, just doesn't quite trust it.
She got both hands on that time, but couldn't quite pull it in.
Great run.
Last second talk with the coach and judge.
Back down the start platform, Landon Lee. We got to see Logan run earlier. Logan had a great run.
Landon, a strong competitor, mimicking the ring moves.
Come on, Landon! Ready to go. It's kind of hands-on with the judge there.
I think Skinny should just give him a piggyback ride. That way we know where everyone is.
Yeah. We go dancing through the balance. No issue. Looks like we're on the move today here. Maybe he got some tips. He had a similar course to Logan earlier. His brother ran.
Really strong swing design there.
Yeah, we'll see. I wonder how many of the kids will pluck and then rehook the cane on the same swing.
The single swing hook.
Yeah, I think as soon as somebody has a perfect run, in order to beat it, somebody might have to. adopt
Some of that, too, is as you swing up to it to grab it, like how much extra swing do you have to pull off something like that? I like the link distance.
Yeah, we're speeding up as we go. Barely even a minute in. We're deep. No rest in between obstacles. You really
and
want
up
to
the rope.
Yeah, a little bit low. Yeah, those rodeo ropes, it's almost critical. You don't want to grab too close to the bar and have it be in the way. And
You've got enough height to survive as your hand is gripping and slipping.
yeah, you want a little bit of wiggle room if you do slide down. There we go. That was perfect. Now the direction change.
A lot of kids are sliding it forward a little bit, get a little bit closer to the post.
Yeah, it really does look like the post is the play. Still looking comfortable. Now we're moving, taking the one fall, knowing that somebody could potentially full clear in this age group. It's so stacked that somebody will probably full clear, I would imagine. So with one fall, you want to hustle.
At least set the time high.
Yeah, he's in sort of a really important position here. He's got a lot of time for the final obstacle. He looks comfortable enough on the first cliffhanger that...
Yeah, he floated up there nice.
Yeah, that cliffhanger number 2, no problem. Final catch is a blind catch. It's gonna be tough.
Looks like the left hand is a little delayed.
Yeah, you can see him taking that breath. This is such a difficult position to be in as a competitor. Really have to trust. This is the type of stuff you have to think about during conditioning, during practice when you're training. It's like you're going to be in this position. At the high level, you're going to be in this position. You have to be able to fall back on your conditioning. Now this is third fall. Great run out of Landon.
Yeah, he gave it his all.
Yeah, he could not really have gotten closer than that. I guess maybe resting longer before try number 1, but then you don't have the experience if you need a second try.
Yeah, I think he had the time for 5 or 10 more seconds before try number 2. But it's also, you want to make sure you have some time to have swings.
Exactly. So Judge Skinny is riling up Josie. It's her starting block ritual.
I think Skinny had a quick question about which hand was left and right. He sometimes needs it.
Yeah, often. Go. Josie through obstacle 1 and 2. Into the ring journey. Up and down and then across, up in here, up in here.
Y'all gonna swing on some rings.
Y'all gonna make me swing on these rings.
Is he moving along pretty well here?
Cruising. Ready for the pluck. Threatens to pluck it on swing number 1. No problem. Swing number 2.
Hooks it and out of there.
Nicely done. Nice dismount. Calm and forward on the balance. No problem.
Chalk.
2 minutes and 15 seconds left. 6th place in qualifier number 1. We didn't see her in qualifier number 2 or 3.
A lot of encouragement coming out of the
Skylar,
mostly, but
the Skylar and the crowd.
a few competitors out there, all very friendly.
And boom, clearing obstacles. No hesitation here. I like this pace out of Josie. I mean, it's late in the season.
JoJo's moving with purpose.
Yeah, it's late in the season. You really do want to qualify. Come on now, get comfortable. You have to commit.
Without that ring, you really got to just believe that your feet will push you there.
Yeah, last age group, they had an additional ring to sort of help bridge the distance. She's glad that's over.
Just putting together a good run here.
Yeah, no falls. Take a look at her season 1, 6th, 3rd, 6th, 5th, and 6th in the championship. Now, this is really, it's such a speed bump. It's such a hard part. Yeah, it's critical that both hands happen at the exact same time.
A little more swing, I think. Like really get where you're catching that in your chest. So you've got time to get your hands and ease into the landing.
Yeah, you want to use your whole body like shock absorption. You know, what's so frustrating too is you can just reach out.
Oh,
here we go, Josie.
Yeah, it's right there.
But you can't. Like, it's impossible to do one-handed. So, come on, Josie.
There we go. Huge.
Yeah, that is.
Like at this point,
it's going to be critical. This next point will be critical too. Hops it up. No problem. You can see the crowd really coming to life. She's probably going to get her hands on the last obstacle. It's going to be such tight time for a clear. Just this one fall on the board.
Very good swing generation.
Yeah,
Turn
immediately. Everybody's in such good shape at this point of the season, but still fully powerful this deep. That's going to be time for Josie.
Great run.
Yeah, excellent. Way to come back on that rodeo rope. Such a nasty hold at this point, of course, but
yeah.
You can see her maintaining momentum even all the way through. Building swing, staying calm.
I hate ropes.
Yeah, ropes are awful. They always tear your heart.
Yeah.
They always tear your heart out.
I think that's the word you were looking for.
Yep. Yeah, they tear your cuticle.
Ronin.
Oh, Mr. Vitt.
Got some bright shooting out
Yeah, he does. He's going to lose track of his feet during the course.
there. As long as they don't have a green screen.
Mr. Ronan, get to see him training a bit lately.
Really moving with a purpose.
Yeah, his swing, he's really maintaining kind of value throughout every transition here. This confident cane pluck. Not a lot wasted so far.
Yeah, that was efficient.
Stay up and down here.
Moving through the teeter-totter.
Breezing through the course.
Quick breath before a little bit more grip. Visualize it and execute.
Got himself third place in Season 1 qualifier number 4. Ninth in the finals for his age group. Nicely done. Matched just in time.
It's not a hard move, but it is a little tricky. Like, you got to make sure you get it matched and squeeze.
Yeah, it is. It is fast. You know, it is fast.
All right, so you can get his feet into a spot he likes.
Yeah, a lot of them you can see him trying to get comfortable. It's just outside of reach when you're on the perch, so it is going to be dynamic for him. He's going to have to wait the 10-second reset timer.
I liked the reach. Maybe a touch too much hesitation.
Yeah, you want to fully commit early.
There you go.
Much better.
Carry that momentum with you as you reach.
Onto the rodeo rope. Rodeo time.
This is going to be such a strong, hard grip move. I like the kind of taking a second just to recharge the forearm batteries.
Yeah, he didn't dive right in.
All right, get up on it.
A little under a minute to go. Little straight armed on the catch. See his
You got it, Ronan.
coach of the day back there. Mr. Yui has a stopwatch.
Keeping tabs on time.
30 seconds to
Get
go.
high.
No falls left. Just comes down. Great run, though, out of Mr. Ronan.
That's so tough when you get your hands on it, but they just don't squeeze enough.
Yeah, he'll probably want to try that in redemption.
Clara.
Here we go. Miss Clara.
Questioning some of the suggestions she's getting from the crowd.
There she is. Bam. No clears yet. super swing.
Testing how far she can reach. Switching up her hands.
Yeah, let's see the vision here. Should have the span for it here going forward. A little bit longer arms than.
That's a good example too of how the V-strap like that helps in 2 swings. It just killed all of her sideways swings.
Yeah, it'll certainly regulate for you. Cane pluck, cane rehook.
And out.
Yeah, we're out of there. This is about the point of the course where you can see everybody takes a breath right here.
Gets a feel for how is that going to tip. It really seems it's weighted slightly to the back there, so it will not tip until you get onto that final peg.
Yeah, you really have to enact the action on it. That was sort of a last-minute decision. I almost think it nerfed the obstacle a little bit. Yeah, it's less. There we go. Full confidence. She actually, I think, anticipated the move being bigger than it was.
Yeah, she was really high.
Smart. See that? That's critical. If you don't know what's going on right now, just getting those shoes nice and tacky. You don't want any chalk on the bottoms of your feet when you have rubber on vinyl.
She's demonstrating it's just out of reach. You have to commit.
There we go. I think a flash on this obstacle will go a long way.
Huge.
Yeah, getting to the last obstacle clean is definitely going to be, it's going to be big.
All right. Get it, Clara.
There we go. Really good burnout athlete, really good grip endurance, so contact strength. Let's see, coming up on about a minute left, no falls. Nicely done, right to the post.
She took that one extra swing to just steer over to the post a little more directly.
Good. Great swing generation. Is it enough?
Oh, just out of reach.
We're going to have to get
Even bigger on
nearly
the backswing.
horizontal. There we go. I like that better. Gonna land with about 30 seconds left if she wants a quick handful of chalk. Is your cliff strength up to speed? Recognizes that she doesn't have the time to rest. So great burnout athlete. No problem on cliffhangers themselves, but there's the wrench in the system here is the last catch that she's going to have to make is on the back side.
Get it.
You have the blind grab. No, you cannot get closer, and she knows she's going to be out of time.
That was a great attempt at it.
Had full hands on it. We're getting closer and closer to an unlock. It's going to put her in first, then Josie, then Layla. And up next, another one.
Violet.
Another one.
She wants to get a running start at the blocks, I guess.
You dive. Here we go. Got one gold medal in the family so far. Wonder if she got any beta from her sister.
Yeah. I don't think they share too many tips.
No, not yet. Probably come with time. Go. Nice head start on the reach. Nicely done. Yeah, we're moving pretty efficient here.
One swing to straighten out.
Yeah, has the wingspan probably slightly on the taller side for the age group, I would imagine.
Probably a little bit above half. Nice hook pluck. Get out of there.
Yeah. Any obstacle in particular you noticed she was worried about?
She didn't talk as much about what she was concerned with. I'm sure the rodeo rope.
The rodeo rope. Well, it's just, she has good contact strength also.
Yep.
Yeah, you really want
She does like cane moves, so let's see if she's able to put this all together.
Okay. Yeah, and she does have the wingspan here, too. Potential reach. Oh, just a little high up on the cane.
For how she was approaching, need a little bit bigger swing.
Yeah, definitely want to power it. It's a tricky decision to make because I feel like she is at. So Aaron was able to reach it, but I can't remember exactly where his hand was. So I wonder. Now, if you do want to do the cane move and it's true, honest method, oh, she's there. Just have to commit to it.
Yep. This goes down to the believe part.
Yes,
believe that you can do it, and your body will hold it.
You can see her just for a second hyping herself up. Can hear Skylar out there.
Crowd is chanting her name.
There we go. That swing looks a lot better.
There we go. Huge.
There we go. Looks like some relief power coming out of completion on that obstacle.
No more mistakes to give, though, so she's going to have to be clean.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. This point is possible.
Maybe get 1 or 2 more points.
There we go. Absolutely lock it in. That'll be the 3rd fall.
Ooh, ready to power through the cane.
Made it happen, though.
Grace.
Here we go. Their heavy hitter.
Grace is ready to rock.
Yeah. Grace had a couple breakthroughs lately in practices.
She's been placing pretty well this season.
See some direction change here. Another slightly longer wingspan. Very practiced athlete. Plenty of podiums in her career. Almost, yeah, almost threatened the unhook, rehook in the same breath.
Pretty smooth through those rings, though.
Yeah, no hesitation on the balance tipper. Pretty comfortable with the hop tech component in hand.
Sizing it up.
Go, just absolutely cruising. Barely a minute in.
Yeah, she's motoring.
Yeah, it is this course, you know, as you kind of think of the list of obstacles, is pretty well within Grace's movement style. And yeah, snatches that thing. Didn't overswing it one bit. Just got there fast.
Say she hasn't moved it down at all yet.
Yeah, you can see that little gyration really quick to change directions toward the post. It's textbook swing design.
Huge backswing.
Huge backswing, yeah. They're fully comfortable. We've got a little under a minute and a half to make this happen, which is going to be... What do you do here now? Do you dive right in to feel it out to secure try number 2?
I think she's got the strength to dive in and get it in that one. Set the bar high. She knows some of the competitors coming after her.
That's a good point.
Let's get it, Grace.
Go. Cliff number 1, no issue. She's doing the exact correct size of lâché for each cliff. Now this one, it's definitely going to have to be a bigger lâché than the first. Oh, she just stacks her hands. Right, she has enough time for a quality second try.
It doesn't look that much harder, but it is so much harder when you're doing that blind grab. And it's slightly sloped away, so you have to get both hands there at the same time to hold and survive the swing. It's such a tough move.
Yeah, and you're 3 minutes in. Here we go, cliff number 1, no issue. Just have to remind yourself to breathe as you're moving. Hands maybe opening up. It's a big cliff, but it's just stacks them. She's going to have maybe 3 seconds. So as long as she can jump link the entire thing and underbar the last move,
yeah.
she should get it.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
You can see she's laughing.
Anyone can do it.
She knows how much time she has left. There we go. Another last obstacle.
Yeah.
Unbeaten.
See if anyone can put it together.
Yeah, Grace got there fast, though. I mean, enough.
Yeah, they're getting there with enough time, so that's showing someone's going to figure it out.
Yeah, I think so. We got Emmet up next. Emmet entering the big stage here.
Ready to rock.
Yeah, I think is only our second intermediate of the day. Oh, he's going to have to go all the way back. They have to redo the move.
There we go.
If they use a component, they're not allowed, as long as they can go back and redo the move. He doesn't like that wiggly wobbly dismount platform. It makes it happen. He ends up getting through fail 3. Nice save out of Emmet.
All right, kick your way out of this.
Yeah, just want to, there we go, stay relaxed. It's really, we saw it earlier in the Age Division 2, as they transfer from intermediate to advanced to elite, you know, they really are doing less movement overall, but the more advanced they get.
I like that he didn't go back to the ring, but just recognized that 2 kicks and he'll be able to fix it.
Yeah, here he goes. It should
Now
cooperate with him on this swing.
There we go.
Right. Now we're going to have to do some one-handed. Ooh.
A little more swing to get there.
Good thing that magnet is strong enough. There he goes. Makes it happen. Time for a rehook. Hard match. Let's get out of there to keep those feet up. Oh, not quite.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you really want to. It is absolutely possible, though, as long as he just had to really just drop his knees. If you're ever in that situation, just drop your knees down.
You got to get your weight as low as you can.
No, he was capable.
Fighting his swing a little bit here. Yeah, it's always tough when you get to the end. Like, you were so close, so don't get demoralized. You can do it.
Yeah, he is going to be a little bit more tired. Just one more try. There's exactly enough time to make it happen. He might have to be just a little bit more efficient than he was. Hung up in the same spot each time. You want to be a little bit sharper on the direction change. 30 seconds remain. Can he collect this point?
Yeah, I think some tiredness is showing through here.
Yeah.
Come on,
Coach.
battle.
Oh, just about. Great run out of Mr. Emmet.
Yep.
Welcome
lot of
to
fight.
welcome to the MNS. Right. Heading back down starting platform. Poppy.
Poppy is a strong.
Yeah, Poppy does great. Really great burnout athlete.
Poppy often makes a burnout look like a speed course.
Yeah, absolute monster on an endurance style course. So the last couple holds shouldn't be an issue, but can she get there faster than Grace? Really efficient so far. Yeah, can she get there faster than Grace did? Or clear it?
Taking her time on the teeter-totter. Don't want to make any foolish mistakes on the balance.
Yeah, be sure of it. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain. No fails.
Dismount?
Yeah, recognizing she was able to link through the dismount. One sort of glance back. Oh, just even the tallest athlete just nicks it. Here we go. 2 minutes remain.
Single cone.
Yeah, both hands at the exact same time. Being capable in the endurance courses is going to go a long way for these last two obstacles. It's going to come down to, can she be powerful enough to hit this on the first try, and can she position herself for the blind grab? She's got 90 seconds or so to figure it out. She is cooking. This long breath. It's a tricky position to be in here with no clears to this point. Knowing that the final obstacle is well within your skill set, not just within your skill set, but one of your recognized strong points. One cliffhanger ledge separate you, buzzer to be the first clear. If you do it clean, doesn't even get all fingers onto it, and we have our first clear. Not only our first clear, but it's a full clear with time to spare.
As Strat would say, pinky poppin'.
Pinky popping.
Skylar's cheering as loud as
Skylar
anyone.
out there.
Huge.
That's just excellent work. Just excellent work.
Great work for Poppy. Up next, my twin.
Know the whole works is possible.
See how Maggie builds on that.
Yeah, we'll see now what Marge has. See what Margie has for us on the starting platform. Know the whole course is possible. It's tough to run directly. It's tough to run when there are no clears. And it's also tough to run directly after the first clear.
Yeah.
Now, like, the expectation is it is possible, right?
Yeah, Poppy's a tough act to follow.
Come Margie. Margie recently moving up to the most elite team in the program.
Maggie does have the skill to do it, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Quick, efficient, really dedicated. Oh! We knew it was going to happen, bro. That was a left-handed. I think she's right-handed.
Yeah.
So that was a left-handed snack.
A goofy
snag
snag.
and grab. Yeah, she backhand hooked it. Okay, so that'll put her maybe a swing.
Seemed like it surprised her because she took an extra swing there, but that was smooth.
Yeah. We'll see. The pressure is high.
It's out of there.
Nice, we're linking. The pressure's high when somebody does it fail free, you know what I mean? So you want to get to the last obstacle with a decent amount of time in case you do need a rest.
All right, keep trucking.
Yeah, it's got to keep on moving forward. This move, there are a couple spots in the course where you just hold your breath. I saw her glance at that dismount platform. I do not think that's happened. We eyeballed it a little bit in testing too. We were like, is somebody going to make this dismount?
From the yellow.
From the yellow, yeah. I think
there we go. Yeah, that would be pretty far.
we're cooking almost exactly on pace actually with Poppy. Maybe a couple seconds behind. She's got 90 seconds starting now. Maybe 5 or 6 seconds behind.
Doing a quick time check.
Yeah. So we know it is possible. She will have time for more than one quality try if she needs it.
Good. Let that swing.
Yeah, it does have good cliff strength. I haven't gotten to see her do a whole ton of blind grabs. But I've seen her do enough laches. Come on, Marge. Wonder what happened on the cliff. If it was a missed grab. She's starting to feel the push to this point.
Now I think take a rest. Try Try to give yourself 35, 40 seconds.
Here we go. I think this is exactly enough to...
Because it takes a bit to get the swing here, and then you have so many holds you have to build the swing.
Yeah, and they're cliffs, man. Every swing you take on cliffhangers is just so brutal. Just pops forward. She's going to have maybe 10 seconds.
Maybe if she dismounts from the trapeze bar, she's got a shot.
Yeah, just dismount, brush the underbar, underbar, underbar. Pretty much had to try something. Great run out of Marge.
Great battle.
Yeah, it's enough for second so far. We've got one clear at this point.
Finna.
And we are chopping through this run order about, I'd say halfway or so.
Yeah, right about.
Finna.
These kids don't waste any time.
Nope. Finna's on the move here. Up and over and around and down and across. Up in here.
Over the hills. Through the woods. All right, is Finna going to be able to snag and hook? No.
Nope. Here we go. Making her way downtown.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember the next line.
Walking fast.
Streets are packed.
Pretty fast.
Homebound?
In my opinion. Those aren't the words, but
they could be.
Another unhook, rehook. Unhook, rehook. No problemo. Gotta see. Got to see a couple of her friends get to and past this point, so it shouldn't be as much of a mystery as running first or early.
Quick shakeout.
She's been in the elite section of the program for a long time. Excellent.
Nice.
The shade of the rope. She's really low on it, so she's going to have to build and get the heck out of there.
Yeah.
Soon. You don't want to take a fall there.
Rope with just in case she needs it.
Yep. Use that later on. Go. Uphill battle. Fingertips. Wills it.
Yeah. I think she hit one of those mid-slide growth spurts.
Yep. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go, and we're clean to this point.
Come on, Finna.
Saw Poppy catch it. Finna on cliff number 1.
Go.
Looking comfortable, looking confident.
2.
Finna on cliff number 2. Comes down. Second cliffhanger really is a test, and then that third is just awful.
Yeah.
She will have to clear this to podium based on the time that it took to get to the double block stack. Go.
Done.
Number 1, no problem. Cliff number 2, all right, we're making it happen. Signs of life. Can we do a blind grab? Hands touch it. It's going to have about 4 seconds or so to go.
Really got to get yourself so high. But also have your hips in the right spot so that you can survive the grab.
Yeah. Your hands. Rides the timeout. Smiles. It's like to the teammates over there. And now we are down to the starting platform with Squeezius. Marky's had a pretty good showing here in season 2. 4th, 7th. Yeah, and his age group is nasty stacked.
He has really improved a lot in the last year.
Yeah, he has. He's been putting in work, absolute work.
believe he is mic'd up.
Marked up Marsquezius.
Content. Just reaches that.
Yeah, look at this. Nice big kick. Probably reach right away. Probably reach right away again, maybe. He's got the wingspan to make it happen. Almost.
Grabs it, hooks it.
We're out of there. Buddy's out there cheering for him.
I like that he didn't waste any time there. Just keep moving, keep stepping. It'll be fine. Call outs in the chat for Marky.
There you go, Squeezius, looking comfy, looking confident. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Currently in 5th place with this dismount here.
He's cooking.
Little bat, get the cone.
Yep.
A little
living
bit
his cat
closer.
life, swatting at the cone.
2 minutes remain.
Get up there.
No problem. Plenty of momentum for the dismount. Way to get low. Make sure he doesn't overshoot. Excellent swing generation. No problem on the uphill battle.
Yep.
A
Lot
minute
of time.
and 40. This
Clean.
has to be one of the fastest to this point.
Get some breaths into you, get some oxygen in, shake out.
Yeah, I like taking the rest at this point. Here we go. Let's see where Marky's at. With regards to cliff strength, he has been in practices lately where a lot of cliffhanger conditioning is required. So we're looking pretty good. We are looking pretty good. If he can just position himself, hands on it, swing tech and position and posture were absolutely perfect. It might just come down to a slightly longer rest.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I'd like to see his knees just a hair higher.
Catch the blind grab, knees forward.
Yeah, you want to catch that. I think this blind grab in particular, I do think you want to be balled up a little bit for some shock absorption. You know, it is upward. You could risk doing it with link tech to try to neutralize the impact, but I think in Marky's situation, I would ball up a little bit. Kind of like a coil. Here we go. Cliff number 1, no issue. This is where conditioning really starts to shine. Does some of the heavy lifting for you. Oh, and he's going to have just about 8 seconds left.
What a battle.
So he's going to go for it.
He's got his fans all the way out in Pennsylvania cheering for
That'll
him.
be time for him. Great run out of Marky. Yeah, I think if he could have consolidated his attempts down to 1 super quality try on that last one, but that's a margin that's so thin trying to balance being competitive and understanding where your endurance is.
Yeah, he had some solid attempts there.
Yeah,
so
he really did.
that's a run to be proud of.
Up next, Isaiah. Season 2 is looking pretty good for Isaiah. First, 4th.
Managed to get an orange Jarrah shirt, so.
Yeah, it's going to put him in a really good position for championship here for the M&S. 2 first place finishes.
Is run order in the championship determined by placement through the season?
Rank placement.
Rank?
Yeah, so where your rank is at. So he's going to be ranked very highly, though.
Yes. He thought about it.
He thought about it. See, the thing is, the magnet's stronger than I think a lot of them
Than the kids
think.
are? Oh.
So, yeah, the magnet is stronger than a lot of the kids. Yeah, so he is, I mean, his rank and placement there are going to update in real time. So, full confidence, full link tech. Yeah, no hesitation. You can see super strong posture and position. You can see these little truncated swings to save just fractions of a second. It all adds up. Nice. You can see he did lead out, but still caught with both hands at the same time.
Yeah, the key on the lead out is that you don't grab too early with that lead hand, because that will doom you.
Yeah, so, I mean, we're here fast. We're here very fast. plenty of time. Absolutely plenty of time. I mean, he's going to catch his breath.
Get those time checks.
Yeah, he still has, the thing is, I mean, nobody's cleared. He's here faster than you, so it's going to put him in current first, but there are monsters running after him. So he knows a clear is going to be important. He did get to see Poppy do it. He's not in the same division as Poppy. She's on the female side, but he's been in enough competitions with her to know no problem, looking just comfortable, absolute beast. Yeah, I do think this those burnout style athletes, man, Isaiah and Poppy both. I think it's
that was a great run. Good to see that out of Isaiah.
Crazy run, yeah, crazy, man. Just powerful kid. Up next, we got Ronin. Here we go, yep. Ronin gotten to see quite a few athletes run, but you still have to run your own course.
You watch as many other people as you want, but until you get out there, you don't know quite how it feels.
Yeah, they can't do the obstacles for you. Yeah, he's the first advanced level kid in the wave.
Just nice.
A lot of elites so far. Pluck, almost rehook, and then rehook. It's a language warning from the judge out there. Hand those out sometimes. Here we go. Ring, unhook, rehook. Oh, just a little bit. I think I'd like to see him lâché up a little higher. Looked like he beamed straight forward.
Yeah, your release point is so critical.
Yeah, you want that nice 45-degree. Nice 45-degree sort of float toward it. There we go. Way better, but doesn't
that one was
quite.
much better.
Yeah, I think he maybe either stacked his hands or just needs to fully commit no matter where. He's going to have to commit on this try. A minute and 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, sometimes putting the hands on top of each other doesn't feel comfortable, but it kind of locks them in.
Yeah, here we go.
There we go.
Way better on that try. Get that obstacle out of the way. It's such a little speed bump. Then there's this one is a little bit more tame.
Nice.
One hand, a lot of one-handed catches on that today. And now another speed bump. Saw some struggles with it.
Yeah, this rope's not nothing.
Go both hands at the same time. Hang on no matter what.
Too early.
Yeah, just delayed that second hand a little bit. Great run out of Ronin. Way to come back on the Cane Tech. Kind of a newer move for advanced. Pretty anticipated run. So we got to see 2 clears so far. You're going to hear some screaming and cheering. People are going to be trying to out
Skylar.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yep, good luck with that. We'll see what she does differently here. Wraps it in. There aren't a lot of spots that I think that she could save time from Poppy's run, just because there are so many little technical spots.
Oh no!
No, she'll have to take the fall. She tried the.
That was one of the only spots that I thought there's a possibility of saving some time. But
yeah,
that's the risky run too.
Yep, it absolutely is. Here we go. She is going to have to clear, I believe. Yeah, almost thinks about doing the unhook, rehook on the same swoop again.
Skips the clapper.
Yeah, skipping forward a little bit. Just a single clear on the girls' side so far. Still setting up link tech. She didn't let it mess with her rhythm despite doing the obstacle effectively twice.
Yeah, she's motoring.
Yeah, we're moving right along. She shouldn't be tired at this point. Still catching, still scrambling. Still looking confident. Land, look, move, land, look, move.
Really like how she ran into the ring there to help build the front swings, to help build the back swing.
Yeah, kind of invest in the powertrain early. Yeah, she'll have to clear the podium now. She's got a minute and 15 seconds to do it. Catching her breath just a little bit. Shouldn't be super tired.
I know she's got the ability.
Yeah, definitely has the ability. You can see that. Kind of a couple shakeouts, even building swing. A little multitask. You can see Lashane into some link tech to get a head start on momentum. Saw Isaiah and Poppy both catch it. Isaiah with a little bit of a lead tech. Skylar Lashane too low. Gonna have about 40 seconds or so. She doesn't get to fall again, that's the thing, so.
A little more swing on that last one. Get a little higher so you got some room to grab it and hold.
Yeah, opting for pretty much no rest after the reset time. She'll
30 seconds, I don't know that she has time, so.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight. She still looks strong, still looks confident. You need to Lachey up. High, ooh, that's a much higher Lachey. Like what you see. No, Skylar! Great run. Unfortunate kind of cane flop. It's such an unfortunate way to, you know, to go with the cane, but that's show business, baby.
Yeah.
She's already qualified.
That's where running later, if you want to push the gas to try to pass, you got to push it in some places.
Yeah, you have to, man. Mr. Parmenter.
Ryan.
Yeah, season 1, 8th, 4th, 14th. 5th.
What a save.
Then you got 8th in the championship for season 1. Couple obstacles cleared so far. And obstacle 3. Obstacle 3 kind of going to be the sort of the talk of the town all day here.
It's a long one.
Yeah, it's a long one.
I think you could span that.
I think he could span it. Opts for the Lachey, though. Doesn't have the longest wingspan in the age division, but I'd imagine he'd be able to reach here. Yeah, he can make the
hold
reach.
on to that back ring to build up and swing a little bit faster.
Yeah, he's opting for the Lachey. Could definitely just reach. We'll see here. He's not going to be able to Lachey this one.
Not without impressing us a tremendous amount.
If he Lachey'd, and there we go. All right, back in business, baby. On, off, back in action. No hesitation on the balance.
Good. No hesitation on encountering this one either.
Yep, almost forgot the cane.
Almost forgot the. In theory, you don't need it, but that's a pretty far dismount off the second ring.
We looked at it. We actually pushed the dismount platform a little bit further to avoid that, just in case. There we go, Mr. Parmenter trying to get comfortable up there.
High.
Yeah, it's hard to be comfy up there. He's got the Nikes on. Not sure how grippy the Nikes are.
Not as grippy as he'd like, I think.
Not as grippy as he wants them to be. That's the tricky thing about obstacles like this with the catback, is the more relaxed you are, the more bottom of your shoe you can get on the.
Yeah, you need some surface area too.
Yeah, you want to relax your calf, drop your heel down. And not spend time on it too. Critically, you do not want to spend time up there. Yeah, so we can relax those calves, get more surface area from the shoe on the actual post.
That second attempt was a lot better. I like the kind of sideways approach because then you can get that left foot a little more sideways to engage more of the tape.
Yeah, we're going to get one more try. It's going to have about 35 seconds or so. Does not get a fall again, but if he rushed it, he's got to split the difference somewhere. Nice run out of Mr. Ryan. Way to get through the hop tech. The one and only.
Can't look past any obstacles out there.
The one and only. There he is.
Aidan.
There he is. Aidan, Mr. Elite Team.
There he goes.
Yeah, Mr. Elite Team now. Fresh to the Elite Team. Spanning rings.
Making the reach. There we go.
Yeah, Aidan usually shows up equipped with a joke.
Whether it's a good joke or not, that's to be determined.
Yep. I wonder if he came in with a joke today. We'll have to ask our judge. He did come in with a joke today. I wonder what it was. There he goes. Tilt the whirl balance. Everybody's had varying degrees of hesitation on that balance today, but I don't think anybody has failed it.
Nope.
I want to jinx anybody, but I think that thing is totally beaten.
It's not too tricky. You just have to not try to jump too soon off that last peg. Oh.
Yeah.
A little higher.
Has to wait out the reset time. Come on, Mr. Doyle. Hand on ring, cane on hook. Hand on ring. Make it happen, buddy. Big backswing.
Let's go.
There we go.
There we go.
Looking good. Come a long way. Mr. Aidan's come a long way here. Past couple months. Looking him up in the elite tier. Oh! The ups for a back flop.
A little higher in the post, he's got it.
Yeah. Have to stretch that one out a little bit. Yeah, it's so tricky because one hand is going to be, you have to turn, so one hand's going to arrive so much earlier than the other. You want to get your second hand there. Nicely done. Here we go into the cone zone. Still has a decent amount of time left.
Yeah, if he gets through this one, he's got time for at least that next one.
Yep. Come on. Wow.
Come on.
Makes it happen. Cannot believe he hung on to that. He lashayed from a perfect dead hang into a perfect dead hang. 20 seconds remain. You can see he's hanging on.
He is battling right now.
The grimace is starting. Just comes up short.
We needed
Gets a double high five.
Do that helicopter kick to circularize that swing a little bit to go to the post.
Yeah, I think it was a sort of a lachey out of desperation.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, Mr. Sanborn.
Great showing to power through that grip on the rope, though.
Yeah, great work on Aidan.
All right, Tal, what do you got for us?
Yep. Here he comes. Got to see Poppy full clear for the gals. Let's see if she gave Tal any tips. Have to lean for that one. A little bit tangled up here. Focus on that swing design. Keeping momentum as you travel through. Here we go. Not really wasting any swing. He does the unhook, rehook.
Smooth.
Snatch and grab.
Wonder if we'll see anyone unhook, rehook, and link to dismount.
Yeah, right. That'd be the next thing.
I thought he was going to go for it. I thought he had enough swing.
I bet we'll see it in the pro division. Yeah. Excellent work. Making great time. We're about a minute in. No falls. 4 obstacles to go.
Yeah, he's looking smooth out there.
Yeah, spanning through just fine. See what he's got left. A little bit of tech mixed with a lot of endurance remaining.
Tries to do it quickly, but holds.
Way to grab the post, not to overshoot the dismount platform. We are on to the uphill battle. Yeah, you can see these little delays to help out. I think he landed at nearly that exact same second that Poppy did. A little under a minute and a half left. Great link tech to get a head start on the momentum on cliff number 1 and cliff number 2.
Come on.
Here we go. A nice, decent amount of swing. Stacks the hands, and we are going to wrap this course up. About a minute and 10 seconds left. Full clear. The rope swing out and the fist bumps. Great run out of Mr. Tal.
That's one to be proud of.
Hey man, that was a great run. Wonder if how close he was to Poppy's time. I think he might have had Poppy by about 5 seconds. So we can take a look. 2:13.95 for Poppy.
Yep.
Not updated yet. Here we go, Mr. Chase. 2:05. Gets the bragging rights in the car ride home.
Yep, the family bragging rights.
Here we go, Chase. Chase coming back after a little bit of an injury. Just kind of getting back into the first competition in a long time. Yep, since the first M&S this season. Here we go, able to span the distance, no problem.
Building the swing pretty well. It's always tough when you come back after a long break.
Yeah, it is.
I find it tough to come back after a 1-week break.
After a whole week. Here we go, leaning to that cane reach. I like that he didn't go for it. Didn't trust the amount of momentum he had.
Yeah, you got to be sure when you grab the cane.
Yeah, the tricky part about this is, unless you do the snatch and grab, like the unhook rehook thing, you do have to withstand an entire backswing cycle on one hand.
On one hand, yep.
Just about. He's gonna reset his own cane.
That's just the kind of guy he is.
Minute and 40 seconds left. Season 1, he got a 10th, 15th, and a 9th.
All right, attempt number 2.
Goes a lot better with the direction change on the rings here this time, it looks like.
We're facing a different direction. Shuffle the hands.
Coach Jerry is his normal coach. Yep.
Half marathon today?
Yep, his coach has a half marathon today.
I'm doing no marathon.
Doing a 0 marathon?
That's too much marathon.
Here we go, Chase. Try number 2. We can make it happen, man. You just need a little bit more swing and a little bit of confidence. But you gotta reach down low. Just does not trust the magnet disengaging. Not quite trusting it.
It's a little more swing to get to that.
Yeah, you really have to lean in. There's a spot of, there's a little bit of faith involved. Coming up on short time, he's not going to be able to hang out here very long. About 5 seconds remaining. That'll do it for Mr. Chase. Nice try out of Mr. Chase.
Great battle. Next, Victoria.
Yeah, we're getting down to the end of it, man. Just got word about Chase's coach Jerry about his half marathon. I'm gonna guess he did it in 2 hours and 15 minutes.
144.
That's 144. That's crazy. That's fast. Here we go out of Miss Victoria.
Yep.
We always
Victoria
have good
always a strong
performances. Yeah, always good performances out of Victoria. I wonder if we can get her stats and everything up on the
Have to fix her swing
board
a little
here.
bit.
Yeah, just got our camera operator. Throwing camera operator for a whirl.
Strong magnet.
Strong enough magnet. Unhook, rehook.
Out of there.
Cruising right along. We can hit this tech skill just right. Would anticipate Victoria's got what it takes for a clear.
No problem.
Yeah, full confidence on that cane.
Good recovery, too, to not overshoot the lane.
Yeah, spending no time whatsoever in transition. I really like to see it. Trains out of Ninja U. I know they do a lot of technical stuff out there.
Grabs and holds. Yeah, you want to take the breaks where you need them and make sure you're moving through everything else.
Yeah, we are absolutely cruising.
My problem is I need a break every time.
Speaking of breaks, I wonder what we have left for time here. Miss Victoria.
Feels like she's been making pretty good time.
Got about 90 seconds or so remaining. Right on pace with the fastest to this point. To get our technician on our screen asset here. Try number 1, no fails to this point, and we have a full clean catch, no pinky on that right hand. Pulls right through. Absolutely monstrous run
Absolutely.
out of Victoria. Shout out to the Ninja U crew. Homies down there.
Yeah,
Is
Victoria
there
always
another gym name on that back of her shirt too?
puts a strong run.
605 also. We got all the homies. So our buddies out there too. Get our screen refreshed here. Get our screen refreshed here and see where that put Victoria. See if it bumped Poppy out of first place or not. It's gonna be close. Just waiting on the software to refresh. Gonna let Edward stretch himself out a little bit on these rings. He's not allowed to let go of them. Got a feel for him at least.
It's important. Know what rings feel like. He's going to have a few of them ahead of him on this course here.
Yes, he is. All different sizes and shapes.
Usually circles.
Yeah. Yep. Consistently circular. We'll have Edward, and then Austin, and then August, and then Victor.
Last 4.
Yeah, I don't see River. I didn't see River.
Nope.
On the run order.
Just August.
Yeah, I guess so. There we go. There's our screen asset again. Looks good. Looks like we are ready to go.
Ready to rock.
Our technician in here fell asleep behind the wheel. We had to wake him up. Classic T-Money.
It happens. Gets dark and cozy.
Yeah, gets cuddly back here.
Listening to us and
He's
our
got his
soothing
Snuggie
voices.
on. You guys remember Snuggies?
I like
Is that what they were called? It's like
blanket with the
blanket with just leg holes.
It was just arm holes.
Are there arms? You're supposed to put your arms through there?
Either way.
I've always just been doing legs. Victoria's time, we got confirmation, was 2:12:08.
Beat Poppy under 2 seconds.
Yeah, by just less than 2 seconds. She stole the W. She stole the W out from underneath Poppy's crazy.
First her brother, and now Victoria. Poppy's.
Yeah,
just
leave her alone, you guys. Cleared the course for us.
leave Brittany alone.
Leave Brittany alone. Dismounting out. Wow! Look at that. Perfect. You guys rewind that if you're ever teetering like that.
That's how you draw it
You
up.
do exactly that. You drop those knees down and throw the hips forward.
Reset her, making sure that post doesn't tip over.
Dear Edward, a little under 2 minutes left. Looking
Come on.
pretty confident. Oh, you just gotta commit, buddy.
You gotta believe.
You gotta believe, man. You really want those first. You really want those first tries to be full commitment. Again, if you're new to the MNS, you get 3 falls total. That three little yellow squares you want to avoid next to the counting down time limit. Third fall's gonna end your run.
Gotta watch the hook come out.
Yep, gotta get both hands on that cane.
Getting closer, but yeah, you gotta match.
Yeah, gotta visualize. You know,
It
you're.
would be one of the most epic saves to one hand a cane land.
Here we go.
He keeps shuffling his hands on the cane.
That's.
Oh, I thought he had it there.
Yeah, just about. He's able to rotate around to get both hands on it, but
There was
too little, too late.
Definite improvement each attempt there, so that's good to see.
There we go. We're gonna zoom in super close on Austin real quick.
Well, getting some cheers out of the
cheering. Little shadow box here.
crowd. Just getting ready for Skinny to come up. We're off.
Yep. Obstacle 1, no problem. Obstacle 2, Gonzo. Austin has had pretty monstrous runs here at OA over the last few years or so.
Yeah, he is a strong athlete.
Yep. Ranked gold 2.
Went up in age range this year. Get out.
Yeah, it will certainly be tough to beat Isaiah's time, but not impossible.
All right, no problem. Just one hand's the ring on the landing.
Yeah, he's putting it together typical Austin fashion here. Just gets just enough of a handful of the rope, builds momentum quickly for the dismount out. It's gonna be,
Doesn't need that post.
yeah, it's gonna be close, man. Isaiah was quick to this point. Little handful of chalk. I think,
Isaiah finished in 154.
here we go. He gets enough swing with one kick backward and a 180. A little bit of link tech,
Oh,
links
dang.
cliff to cliff. Here we go to the blind grab. Catches it, no issue. This is the Austin Burshem we know and love.
Yeah, it's a classic Austin.
Classic Austin behavior.
Trying to get one more blow at
Typical
that buzzer,
Austin
I think.
activities. Yeah.
Skinny had to hold him back.
Yeah, he wanted to hit that thing again. That will be close. Let's see if we can get this.
Up by 11 seconds.
Up by 11 seconds. Still updating, looks like. So we had Austin, Isaiah, Tal. Wow, that was fast. Yeah, 3 clears.
That's what it takes.
Yeah, we are down to 2 athletes left to give them a run for their money. We got August and then Victor. August is coming out of the gate fast here. Yeah, he's been really holding the pedal to the metal at practices lately, pushing the pace.
Mm-hmm.
It's always tricky to balance sort of the control with power. Yeah, we just had a speed course week here at Obstacle Academy in the training rotation. We got word from their coach that August and his brother were just cooking the entire week.
Yep. Need some chefs out there.
Yep, cooking up some runs.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Cooking today too.
Yeah, no hesitation. Land, move, land, move.
Try to find that grip with the feet.
Know the whole course is possible. Handful of athletes have showed us it's possible so far. Little low on the right hand, it looks like.
Yep.
Left hand pulled it out of range.
Yeah, you really got to get there at the same time with both.
Yeah, perfect synchrony.
Let's go August.
Try number 2. Just comes up a little short again.
It looked to me like the hands are getting there. The right hand is just not, it's closing before the rope.
Find out if he can make the connection. A little closer on try number 2. Maybe this is the sweet spot, Goldilocks zone.
Come on. There we
Much
go.
better, puts it together. Will show us strength and determination. Let's build up the swing as fast as possible.
Get the heck out of there.
Yeah, we gotta land low here. Makes it happen. You can see him drop the hip down onto the block.
Huge crane technique.
Massive backswing, should have enough to get there on this pull. No problem. There is a world, Marty.
He's gonna have to go
There
straight in.
is a world. There's definitely a world, but it's gonna take some grit and no rest.
Yeah. Come on, August. Get up there. He's got the swing.
15 seconds to go.
Oh.
And that'll be it for his run. Great run out of Mr. Augie.
Heck yeah.
Now we are down to the last 11 to 13-year-old and an almost 30 competitor
Final
wave.
Runner. 27 of them.
Yep, 27 in that group.
Some would say it's the biggest group.
It is
They would be correct.
definitely the biggest group. We go Mr. Victor. Advanced level 2.
I guess if you're talking about quantity.
Yes. Yep. Well. Yep, I guess if you weighed them all and you were strictly talking mass, like absolute
I think
value.
we'd give them a run for the money.
You think so? The adults? Yeah,
They're worth
11
2 or
of you
3 of these
guys.
kids.
Yes, 11 of you guys if you're 2.5 times the size, if all of you were.
Nice grab from Victor.
Here we go. Pluck, hook, dip.
Hook.
On to the hop tech.
Decides to go back, get the cane, and while he's there, grab some chalk.
And our last runner on the wave. Seal the deal. One last buzzer. Let's see what we got. I don't know if Victor has a buzzer in the MNS.
Not
No
yet.
buzzer in the MNS so far.
Maybe today.
Yep, today might be the day. Does have really good contact strength. I got to see him run a burnout course in practice the other day. I had to fill in for his coach.
So close.
And
You're going to have to
Does
commit.
have great strength.
There
yeah.
we go. Chuckles to himself on that one.
Here we go, minute and 40 seconds to go. Still looking good.
Come on.
Hyper focused on that rope, has not blinked
Oh,
yet.
nice.
Making it happen.
I thought for a second the right hand was too early, but he snapped in there with the left.
Yeah, he did actually pull it down a centimeter.
Huge.
Minute and 15 seconds remain. We are cooking.
He's got enough time for a little breather. He can get through this
Does
one.
he have the wingspan? He has the wingspan. Yeah, it is possible, man. It's absolutely possible. The biggest thing is, can he put himself in the right position in the air to catch that cliff? He does have the strength. He does just have like the overall hand strength to do it, but I think it's going to come down to really just his posture and position for the last catch.
Victor.
Here we go, cliff number 1. Yeah, no issue. Probably just has time for this one quality try. This Lachey is going to be absolutely critical.
No, more swing. Shoot.
About, yeah, just undercooked a little bit. Is only going to have maybe 15 seconds or so.
That was a
Go. He's going to come into contact with the cliffhanger basically, but it's not quite going to be enough. Great run.
Yeah, that was a strong run.
Absolutely great run out of Victor. Has to be one of his best performances that I've seen so far. Come a long way, man. This has to be like,
yeah,
that has to be one of the most improved performances.
Yeah, that was a strong run. To get one really solid attempt.
Yeah, to get your hands on the last component, man, that's a lot. Well, that's it, gang, for the 11 to 13s. We have to check some software, make sure everything was entered correctly, get our podium put together, go grab our trophies and awards and such. And we will be right back for the award ceremony for the 11 to 13. Don't go anywhere.
We'll see you soon.
Well, here we are. That's a podium. That's our judge.
That looks like a podium. That looks like a judge.
That's a phone toss.
Hot potato.
Yep.
Oh,
Our scorekeeper.
definitely hot potato.
Listen, who's ready for podium?
The 11 to 13-year-old group.
We're going to start with ladies first. You ready? In third place, we have Maggie.
Third place.
20.
Yep. Hitting up that podium. The old first snatch and grab with the cane. Second place. With the first full clear. First clear in the division. Crazy run. And then Victoria.
2 full clears on the ladies' side.
Yeah, Victoria swooping in, man. Taking the W.
Yeah, that was a strong run.
Yeah, that was nuts. Very competitive. There they are.
Good job, ladies.
Now for the boys. In third place, we have Tal.
Third place.
Oh, boy.
Boom. Yeah, he hit him with that. That's for beating his sister.
We have Isaiah.
Isaiah. Another monster run. I didn't know if that run was going to be a beat.
And in first
Yeah.
place, winning the entire division with the monster time, we have Austin Burshem.
And then Burshem, Austin with the nastiest run of the day so far.
Throwing it down.
Yep, throwing it
Bro,
down.
you're leaving him hanging.
Denying the. There we go.
All right.
Oh,
That's what you get.
Al, you're leaving him hanging.
there we go.
Boys.
Left hanging all over. 11 to
All right,
13-year-olds.
trophies, can you hop on up, please?
That's what they look like.
What a set of runs.
Yeah, really stacked division.
Victoria. Here she comes.
Got to hunt Victoria down again. She's out there snacking.
Here she comes.
She's gonna come flying in, give him the people's elbow.
What do you think she was eating? I'm going to say a
All right, let's give it up
sandwich.
for our podium.
Cheez-Its? Good guess.
What she was eating was them W's.
Boom.
Why don't you guys have a little redemption time? You have until
We're going to
2:20.
let them
Good work.
swing around the course for a little bit. Give them about 15 minutes.
Cut them loose.
Here they go. Here they go.
What do you think it is for
out of
this
the
age?
pen.
Slider again?
Ooh, I think they're all going to try to grab the circle on the back of the cliffhanger. I hope our judge is telling them not to grab that thing. But there they are. You can see them all sort of splashed about. There goes Ronan catching that rope, no problem.
Oh, I was waiting for that one too. She wants another shot at it.
Should we see if he gets the dismount on his first try here? Come on,
He's got it.
Ronan. Come on.
He's got it.
Come on.
Get big, throw it.
Clear.
Yep.
I can tell he cleared it. It's frustrating, but it is also like it is redemption. Violet's gonna try to reset the rope.
Get taller.
There she goes. Should we see if she
Looking.
figures this out?
Who can she make do this? Looking
Look
for a
for a
reset
block.
stick.
No shot.
That would have been amazing.
No
Oh,
shot.
she was standing on the reset stick.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh.
Should see if there we go. The problem solved. All right, now we got a fun invested now. Think she flashes it on her redemption attempt?
Heck yeah. It's always easier in redemption.
Ooh!
Let's go. Kick Moose in the head.
Moose cruising on through.
Ah.
Just about. What else do we got going on here? Resetters, camera operators, yucking it up. Yucking it up.
Yokin.
There's yucking. All right, gang, we're going to get a bite to eat. Thanks for tuning in. Qualifier number 4, season 2.
We'll see you next.
Yeah, see you at,
Time.
what? 3:45. Oh, yeah, it's lunchtime. See you at 3:45, gang.
And me later.
Goodbye.